What's up, world? It's Katrina,
And Marlena, and this is Excess Baggage,
the podcast where two friends in their 30s unpack all of life's baggage. This episode, we will be unpacking spring.
Okay, let's start the show.
Hey, girl.
What up?
What is your baggage today?
My baggage today is probably the fact that, the things that we do as women, man, beauty. Like, I went to get my hair done and it's, because it's spring and I wanted a little wet and curly look or whatever. And so I was like, not all of us are blessed in the curl department like you are, Katrina. Which I know it's like a tale of two cities, because every time you think the curly person is always like, man, y'all just don't know the time and effort and the struggle it takes to keep these curls healthy in the way that they are. So I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad. I'm just saying that, some of us, we just want to get on, when you go on vacation, you want to get in the water, you just don't want to worry about your hair. You just want to have a break. And so I decided to take a break, and it's fine. It's just, well, maybe you don't know, but I know some people know when you first, get hair installed, it's like, it's a foreign, it's foreign. And so you kind of have to get used to it. And so right now I'm trying to get used to it. So I'll be fine in a couple of days.
Your brains out.
Right. I'll be fine in a couple of days. I think my hair will be like, oh, okay, you cool, right? You good? And then I'll be like, yeah, fine, perfect. So that's what my baggage is today.
The woes of womanhood.
Oh no, yeah. Specifically in the hair department. And I speak on, and not even, I would say that about any woman, honestly. It's a lot of upkeep.
It is.
It's just a lot.
It is. It is. Sometimes I'll be like, I just want to cut this shit off, but I don't think I have the head for it. And if I'm honest, I would miss it. Like, I don't know. I enjoy my hair as much as it also gets on my nerves and is challenging.
Yeah, definitely. Guys,
but
definitely
you're gonna be cute for vacay.
You guys definitely use a lot of product.
Who you telling?
You see, I'm all about I'm usually either just a straight, straight, that's it. I don't do nothing to it. Or
I wish.
Or like protective styles where I really don't I'll get like some I got knotless braids for the first time, which I was like, okay, I kind of like these. They were nice, very easy upkeep.
Yeah.
And a lot of times just, I don't know, ponytails. I'm a roundaway girl, very not roundaway girl, but I'm definitely somebody who's just like, okay, what do we got to do? Okay,
do a lot of effort. As
I feel like a roundaway girl will put in more effort. Probably they'd put in way more effort. I try to put in effort, but something that's gonna, buy me some time to the next time, to the next thing.
You're just trying to get to the next hairstyle.
Correct.
Yeah, I don't
while still maintaining my hair, because I have nice hair, but it's just, I want to keep that hair too, because if I keep flattening it, it's too much heat. It's just too much heat. So I'm just trying to take
damage the hair you have.
Exactly.
And then not have any hair.
Yeah, as my mom would say, you keep doing this stuff, and you're gonna have any hair, you're gonna be bald. You're gonna be bald. I'm like, no, I'm not. I just laughed. She's like, I did not say that. I'm like, okay, I was there, but that's neither here nor there.
Right. But you're right. We use a lot of products. I spend way too much money on products, and the good stuff is not cheap.
No, it's not.
You got to do it so it'd be cute. So it don't be looking limp and dry out in these streets.
Yeah, no, we don't. No, you don't want that. But anyway, what's your baggage today?
I got a text message shortly before we got on, and it just reminds me how much I do not like this, or what, I don't even know. I don't even know. Well, I don't know what this is. It's saying my parcel. It gives me a parcel number. I put that in quotes because I don't know what the fuck that is. That includes the following product, and it says one PS5, which I didn't order.
Okay.
Cannot be delivered pending a tax balance that's outstanding.
Girl, that's a scam. Just ignore that.
No, listen.
What the hell
listen.
is that? You didn't even buy no PS5. Where the taxes come in?
Listen, the current outstanding balance is $1.32. For additional information, they sent me this link that obviously I'm not clicking on. But receiving this text message reminds me about the sheer number of random scammy, spammy messages I have been getting lately. And I'm tired.
Man, I know there's got to be an app for it or something at this point because it's a lot.
It's a lot. And I feel like it's just out of control. Like, y'all can't think I'm gonna fall for this shit. Like, there's no way. You didn't even do your research. What Katrina, you know, Katrina is not ordering no PS5. Let's be clear.
Right. First
y'all
of all,
obviously don't know me. Y'all sent this scam to the wrong person.
And then what do you mean? Did you mean like I would rather them have said $132,000? You know what I mean? I would rather them have said like $132,000, not $1.32. Like, what do you mean? I'm
like
done with them.
The point of this scam is like we're gonna get them because that $1.30 is going to be something they're more likely to try to pay. But like, what?
That's not even something you need to be petty on. It'll be petty if you owe some child support or something. Not no damn fucking $1.32. That's
for a PS5 though. I don't know how much these machines cost, these devices cost, but I know
they over $500
on them is not no dollar.
No.
So how did I manage to order something and pay all of it but the $1.32? Like, this is not making sense.
It's none of it makes sense. I don't know what it is. And I'm tired of these things. And you know what? I'm really tired because they keep doing it too to my grandmother. They keep sending her random text messages. And now you just don't know. Now I'm getting those calls. You know, what does this mean? And I'm like, just ignore that. It's a scam. I got to keep telling her it's a scam, but she knows not to click on anything.
Right.
But it's just the fact that it's like, come on, dog. Like, get a job.
Why?
Just get a
do
job.
Something else. I got a call the other day and I only answered it because the area code was from the area my sisters live in. And so it was a number I didn't recognize, but it said this area code, and I was like, oh, it might be one of my sisters. Let me just answer. And this fool told me, oh, we're just following up because you put in a request on our website last week. No, I didn't. No, I did not. That is an untrue statement. That never happened.
I start answering the scam calls now. See, for the longest time, I wasn't answering. And I just, just kept sending it to voicemail. And then finally, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to answer. So I'll start answering the calls. And as soon as they say anything, oh, can you please remove me from this list? Thanks. Don't even say, you can't even say 2 words to me. And they be like, either they say, okay, or they hang up.
A lot of the times they just hang up. They be mad at you because we've been doing the same thing at my grandmother's house because they call her incessantly. And this woman, she old and she'd been at home a lot. So she got to the point where she would answer the phone and she would talk to these people. And so now they just call all the time. And my dad would go over there. He answer the phone and they'll be like, can we speak to, he's like, she ain't home. She don't live here.
I'm telling you, like, it's not right. It should be a crime. I don't know what, I know I always opt out to everything. Anytime they say to sign anything, always opt out. But I'm like, damn, like they have all everybody's information and they're just selling it to these people and they're just calling. Just calling. It's just
calling
crazy.
and texting and all like, oh, I'm tired. Like, can y'all just get off my phone? I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't want all of this. And if one more person call me telling me about the vehicle insurance or
Oh,
whatever.
the warranty. It's the
yes,
warranty
the
game.
warranty.
Yeah.
If y'all call me one more time about
I'm like,
warranty,
my car
I
is
don't have
fucking
on a
almost
damn car.
my car is basically paid off. I have like maybe this year to finish off the payments. What warranty? There ain't no damn warranty on the car.
My car is a
about?
2007 vehicle.
It's nuts.
Me and my little Camry, we all right. Ain't no warranty on that car. If something happened, I'm gonna get a new one.
Pretty much.
Like this shit is over 10 years old. What are we doing?
Bored in the house in the house board. Just ridiculous. They need to get a life for real.
Get a life. It's take me off of all the lists. Make that your spring cleaning. Clean Katrina off all the lists.
Well, speaking of that, that's what this episode is about. I know last episode we kind of talked about spring cleaning, but spring has officially sprung. Like it actually has sprung. So I don't know, man. I know it's tax season, and I know that I did mine. It was cool. Everything was fine. I'm just happy that I have somebody, because I think you were telling me, we were talking about it earlier about how it's a struggle bus. But did you finish them? Did you end up finishing?
Not yet. We're just getting started because we just hired the tax person last week. But we have a tax person.
Like, it's only 1 week, bitch. What do you mean, are we done? I'm like, no, I would have been there like this. I'd have been like, look, you got until Friday. We need to wrap this up.
First of all, it's not going to happen that fast. And I'm aware of that. I told the tax person, if we need to file for an extension, that's fine. Just let me know what you need. At this point, I don't care when it gets done. I just need it to get done, and I need it to be done properly. I don't want the IRS coming after me because there is no extension on file. I tried to file for an extension for my business taxes because, of course, as I'm looking for tax people, I find out the certain kind of taxes I need because of the type of corporation I have. Not everybody does, one. And two, they need to be filed before I can file my personal taxes.
Oh, yeah. You said that.
Right. So I'm like, if y'all need right, they need time for this. I tried to go in and file for an extension and they were asking for stuff. I was like, I don't even know. They said, what is the estimate of how much you owe? I don't know, because I've never done this before. I don't know what corporations owe, right? I know what it looks like for regular people. Like, I know what the percentage is. Is it higher? What does that look like? How do I estimate this? I don't know. So I told them, listen, if you want to file for an extension, I am totally okay with that. The expectation is not that this get done during tax season. I just need you to tell me what you need so that we can file the extension for both my professional and my personal. And then, as long as it gets done.
I'm just thinking of, tell me what you want. Tell me what you need.
Tell me everything you need. And then do it. Because I don't
just do it. You know what? I know sometimes there's certain things that, I do want to learn. And then there's other things. Well, I guess taxes would be something I would want to learn. That's a good example. But there are certain things that I don't. I'm like, yeah, it's okay. You don't need to tell me. Just like, as long as it like gets done. Yeah. Like, and it's done. And I'm like, it would be nice if you could have like a backup person. I guess you could hire, if you had the like funds, you could hire somebody to like, okay, this is what they did. Like, so they can have somebody kind of comb through what the person did to make sure that it is done right.
You can always hire another person. They would be happy glad a lot of the time to look it over and make sure it looks the same.
True.
As long as you're paying them.
Yeah, I know. See, that's what I'm saying. If you had the funds, that's what I said. If you had the funds, I'm like, I don't know. Do I?
Right.
Do I? I mean, I do, but I don't know if I want to spend it on that.
Right. This is why I wanted to find a tax person who can help me comb through all of this stuff and make it work, because or a tax person and bookkeeper, I'll put it that way, because I was like, I'm doing the bookkeeping, but what if there are things that like I should be putting on my books that I don't know? Like this person was like, oh, there are some business expenses that you can add here that I wasn't aware of. And I was like, see, this is why I need somebody to just help me. I don't really want to know how to do the taxes. I just want you to teach me the things that I need to write off on the taxes so that I don't owe these people all that money.
Exactly.
Because ain't nobody trying to pay the government. Let's be honest.
No, ma'am. They already tax us enough. So.
And they be just taking all my good, hard-earned money.
It really is ass backwards. I don't want to get political, obviously, but it's ass backwards. There's no reason why people who we make decent money, but like the amount of taxes that's taken out of our checks is just kind of crazy. And I'm really hoping that, when we do get older, like I think our generation is doing a better job of, I feel like our generation is doing a better job at, trying to figure out, okay, how to learn about, other things and ways of making money.
Right.
And including how to grow your money. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that you're going to end up being in the millionaire. I'm talking about the really like high 1%. We all strive. I'm sure we all strive to be our best versions of ourselves, but
sure,
the possibility of me becoming, a billionaire is a lot. It's a lot, right? Yeah. But I'm saying, even if I get into the millionaire status, it's like certain people just keep making money, and then they're not paying any taxes. And I just find it so strange that the people that are technically the middle class are getting fucked. Like they're getting fucked with all these taxes. And then they complain. The other, like the people that have are still in complaints, even though they're getting the
right.
deal. Like
right.
Like some of them are okay with the idea of paying their fair share of taxes, because they know that they're living in a high range of abundance. And while they might have to make some changes, it's still not really hitting them the way that we think is going to hit them. Right. Because they really do have passive income. Like it's
absolutely,
you know what I mean? It's a real thing for them. So
absolutely,
their kids, some of them will never, ever have to worry about a thing.
Right.
And so while we're all trying to figure out how to set up a legacy, it's like, it's like the little money that you do get or the money that you can save or whatever. It just doesn't seem like it's ever going to be enough. And that's absolutely. Why I'm thinking, we should be getting, the breaks.
I agree. I agree. And I think
all we're going to do, we're consumers, right? Like I feel like if we're consumers, I'm not saying that's the way everything is, but for the most part, we are. Right. But that's going to matriculate into our economy. So I don't understand why, I don't know.
Yes, I agree. And also, I think part of the reason, I don't know why we get taxed so much. I'll start there. But I think part of the reason why we continue to be in this cycle is because there's not a lot of education, especially in our communities. We're looking at Black folks specifically, but the communities that we live in as well. There's not a lot of education around what that looks like. Like people who have more money, they start LLCs and pass everything through the LLC, which gets better taxes and can write off more things, which means they don't have to pass it off on their personal taxes, right? And so they're not being taxed in the same way, and it's different. Their businesses are being taxed, and that looks very different, right? There's more privileges in that. They have lawyers and bookkeepers and accountants and all of these people, financial advisors and all of that kind of stuff, people who talk to them and talk them through things. They put things in life insurance policies, which are a way that they can avoid taxation and things of that nature, and they can borrow money through that and use that as a bank. Like, there's so many ways that you can move money that we are just not educated about.
Yeah.
And so then we just end up paying a large sum of money in taxes, and it continues with that cycle because ain't nobody educating you on that. You have to go seek that out, and you have to know that it's something to even be sought out in the first place in order to seek it out. So I am actually hoping with this person that I found, they do some wealth management and creation, wealth planning. They do bookkeeping, they do taxes, all of that stuff. I'm hoping with that, that'll help me to create more of a plan so that I'm not only that I'm not paying a bunch of taxes, but that I'm set up, that like my money is not just going out to the IRS, but some of that money is staying with me so that I can also be all right and good in life. So yeah, fuck tax season, man.
We ain't working for free.
Not at all. This shit is stupid.
I was watching that Kanye. There was like a Kanye doc on Netflix. It's called Genius, but like not spelled genius. You know how they spell it all. What a look at us being creative. But anyway,
genius.
So genius. So why did I bring that up? Now I brought that up because he says he made a comment where there was some rappers, I guess back when he was like, producing beats, and he was just making beats, selling beats. And then he started getting on with like, Jay-Z and different people and stuff like that. And so there will be people saying, oh, I just need some beats, man. Let me just rap for you. And he's like, nah, like I'm not working for free.
Right.
Like, this is what I give to the world. Like, this is my,
this is my gift.
This is my gift. And it's going to be a hit. Why would I work for free? Like, it just doesn't make sense. And when he said that shit, I was like, yup, I agree. I agree. Like, yes, do people need to, I understand people need to pay their dues. I get that. But free is really, there has to be some, I feel like maybe not free, but there has to be some type of incentive. Sure. You know what I'm saying? Something. It can't just be for the experience, only the experience. Right. It has to be something else with that, because this is also a human being.
Right. I got a life to live. I got bills to pay. I got shit to do.
Right. It doesn't mean that you're lazy. It doesn't mean it like that. It's just, I would like my time or our time together to be valued.
Be compensated. Yeah.
Right. Because you already know that I'm going to be doing above and beyond, because I'm trying to prove myself, and I want to, be a sponge to learn and, be in this,
right.
Environment. I think there should be something.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And I'm saying, and I didn't, like I said, it doesn't have to necessarily be money, but I feel him. I feel him. I feel like it should be some type of compensation if I'm providing a service.
Yeah, absolutely. That was one of my biggest pet peeves. Starting a business in, the wellness industry. A lot of people want to bring you in for panel discussions and things of that nature, and they don't want to pay you. They want to say it's for the exposure. Fuck exposure. Like, I don't want your exposure. I want you to run me these coins, because that is how I earn my money. And so I had to start setting up things where it's like, okay, I want to be accessible to my community, but what does it look like to be accessible to my community and still get something out of it that's not just exposure? So are you allowing me at this panel discussion to sell the products that I make? Are you allowing me to advertise my services? Are you are you advertising my services for me, right? Like, are you announcing these are the services that I provide? If you're interested, contact here.
That's
Am
what
I
I'm
on
saying.
your flyers? Like
some type of
put me on the
compensation,
website
something,
with a direct
right?
link.
Exactly.
Like, and I request that everybody leave a review. Afterwards, go ahead and leave me a review. Drop a review on that Google page.
Yeah.
Because that to me helps my business get boosted. I get seen more. People get to hear how people like working with me or what the experience is like working with me. Like that's more than just, oh, like this few hundred people, or even if it's that many, because sometimes it's not even that many, who are there at the event get to see you. That's very different. Pay me my money.
It's true. It's true. That bag is still in my car, just so you know.
Your spring cleaning bag.
My spring cleaning bag is still in my car. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully that's not its new home, but
I mean, temporarily.
I did do well though this past weekend. I washed like all of my clothes, like all of them.
Good for you.
And that was a lot, man. I had a lot of loads to do. And my crazy ass waited until nighttime. What is wrong with me? Girl, I was out there in the dryer or in the laundry room. I was out there in the laundry room till about 2 a.m. or 2:30 in the morning. And I'm like, this is just, and as I'm putting the clothes in the bag to bring them up the steps, I was thinking to myself, I said, this is just out of a fucking horror movie. Said, what the hell? Why are you freaking doing your laundry this late at night? But see, I'm a night owl, y'all. So it's not unnatural for me to be up at that time. I'm just normally in the house. And I wasn't walking around in a damn fur coat and shit. But it's the middle of the night. Everybody's in the house. I mean, everybody's in their apartments. And I'm walking around with a fur coat on and doing my laundry and drinking my champagne. Yeah. I was having a moment.
That's all right. That is all right.
I did the laundry. Right. Exactly. I did the laundry.
And nobody gets to determine when that happens as long as it happens. And it happened.
Yeah, I did 4 loads of clothes and sheets.
Okay. You was doing a lot.
It's a lot.
That is a lot. I had to get to the point because laundry is a thing that I don't do well. I just have a hard time convincing myself. Oh, you know what? Making it, especially now that I have a washer and dryer in the place that I live, making it to the washer and the dryer, not a problem. Folding it and hanging it up, the issue then becomes I just have piles and piles of clothes that never get put away. And they're wrinkled, but they clean. So I started knowing myself and working through it. I started creating a system where most of the clothes that I wear are in the same color families. Like they're all colored clothes. And then I might have darker clothes, which are like my jeans and stuff like that, that might bleed. And then I have like selective whites, which are usually just like socks and a couple tank tops. So those loads are usually really small. So the rest of my clothes, the bulk of my clothes, I have just gotten to the point I don't share a washing machine with nobody else. I will just go add the clothes to the washing machine after I get out the shower. And when the washing machine is getting to the point where it's kind of full, we just run it.
Oh, okay. No, that's not bad. That's not
and then
bad.
We throw it in the dryer. But what makes it better is that it's a small load. So I'm more likely to put it away because I'm doing the laundry more often. So then I'm more likely to not let it sit up and just be this big pile of clothes. Like when you have to do 4 loads of laundry, like that shit would have not gotten done. If it was my house, it would have not gotten done. That shit would have ended up on the couch or in suitcases.
Dude, I had to do that laundry, man. I had to. I was like, okay, Marlena, you're getting low. Like I started noticing, I was like, maybe I'm getting low, not on clothes, but like my undergarments.
That's
That's
when
the
you
clue.
know.
That's why I'm like, wait a minute, because I have so many. So I start thinking, like, have I really not done laundry? Like in that, that while, but it didn't feel like, I don't know. Maybe I do laundry like once a month. And me, I'm changing clothes all the time. Like I'm like, I
Right.
went and worked out. Okay, I did this. I'm changing my shirts. I have so many, and here's the thing, y'all. I have so many t-shirts.
Yeah, you're a t-shirt
I'm a
person.
t-shirt person. So that shit fills up. Okay. It fills
Mm-hmm.
up quick. And usually it's
Mm-hmm.
just a shit ton of shirts.
Mm-hmm. That's why
So
I just throw them, everybody don't have the ability to do that, but throw them in the washing machine. When the washing machine is looking kind of full, you start it, throw the stuff in the dryer. It's a smaller load. You're more likely to put it away. It is working for me. And then when I get motivated or I feel like I need to, I'll go ahead and wash that load of whites or wash that load of dark clothes. But that color load, most of my clothes go in there and it's working. Because otherwise, I would just be out here with clothes everywhere. It just wouldn't get done. But if it makes you feel any better, my spring cleaning, I can't even call it spring, my COVID cleaning, because this is from like a year ago now. My pile of COVID stuff that I'm trying to get rid of, that I'm adding to in my spring cleaning, it's still sitting at the front door.
Okay. Well, next time we talk, we should probably do something, just
should we like
put it on
set
our
up some
calendar.
deadlines and like hold each other accountable? Is that what you're saying?
Maybe put on our calendar days, under there, like, did you just put a little note? It's just a note that says, did you put the stuff in the car? Or and then after that, then did you,
we both have like
take it to the Goodwill?
We both have like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks before we go out of town. Marlene was like, what you mean? What you trying to say?
What you trying to say, man? Just
should we make an effort?
I'm gonna put some effort in. I'm gonna try, but you know what? Tomorrow is really busy.
I said a week and a half.
Oh, okay, a week and a half. Oh, okay, because I'm like, you know me, I'm subject to just leave it there. So that's why I'm like, let's do it tomorrow. That's my first reaction. But then I'm thinking to myself, like, no, like tomorrow's really not a good look.
Right, but you have a week and a half / 2 weeks.
I can do it.
We're gonna see. We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
we are recording this kind of early since we're gonna be out of town. And the next episode will be recorded kind of early, but we'll check in after that.
Yeah, we'll see.
After vacay. Check back in May.
Oh my God. See. Not May. No, okay, maybe May, because if it's real spring cleaning, I can do it. I got more stuff.
I have so much stuff that I want to get.
I have more stuff, and I think the next attack plan is actually my shoe collection.
I did a little bit of that the other day. I still need to go through some of it though, because I picked up some shoes the other day and I was like, oh, I can get rid of these. I haven't worn these in forever. I forgot I even had them.
I have so many pairs of shoes. And then I have this whole big, like, huge bag of shoes too, like a bag of shoes of just like shoes that like either I lost a box of or something like that. And that bag is like the first plan of attack. Like I want to go through that bag because I know there's some shoes in there that I'm just like, I have
about 5 or 6 dresses that are prom style dresses that I've been trying to tell myself I'm gonna get rid of for the last like 5 years. But I've decided in my brain that I'm gonna donate them to somebody or somewhere that will provide them to some teenagers that need prom dresses. And then prom season comes and goes and I forget about it. So it is still early. Prom season is around the corner though. So I think I'm gonna try to do that this year, get rid of these dresses because I got about 5 or 6 at least. And that's just the ones I can count in my head. There's probably more of them in there because I used to just buy really fancy dresses for all the things.
Really fancy dresses.
Mm-hmm. And they cute too. Like,
I'm never selling my prom dress.
why?
I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I'll give it to my kid. My prom dress was made. I got it made.
Okay.
Like, man, that was a good design. That was like, I told the lady what I wanted. I purchased the fabric and she made it happen, man. She made it happen.
You're so fancy.
I was fancy. I was, but yeah, I'm not giving that away. I feel like that's a classic. Like I don't know if one day I'll be skinny enough to get back in it because that would be nice, but I don't see it happening. Because I was fucking
I don't know that I ever want to be that skinny again.
I was so thin.
Me too.
And I didn't even realize it.
No.
And I don't know. We say this all the time. We were eating, but I don't know. I guess I
was little.
I was hyperactive. Definitely out there dancing and cheering and doing all the things and on doing stuff.
I mean, I was an athlete too. I think it's just more so like, I don't know. I was an athlete, but I think it's more just like how our bodies shift and grow as we get older. We as women now.
Yeah, we're preparing to make babies. That's what's going on here.
Yeah.
Bodies are.
My hips done opened up a little bit.
Yeah. Our body is saying, hey, queen, you got about, I don't know, less than 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah, about 10 years to get some life coming out of you. So here we're gonna widen you up a little bit.
A little bit.
Oh no, I'm like, yeah, don't widen me too much. This weather out here is so good. I'm ready to play in the sun.
Girl, this weather today, I was like, I'm going outside. I took a walk. It was 82 degrees outside.
Yeah, it was nice.
I
didn't get to do anything. I was in a dark room getting my hair done, but I saw it on the way in, I felt it on the way in and the way out, that's it.
I went outside. I wish that I could have therapy sessions outside. I do have a patio area, but I live way too close to the airport. I feel like I would need some really good sound canceling headphones, and I ain't found the right ones for that yet. But I would be outside on that patio having therapy sessions all the time if I could.
Nice. I know. I'm trying to get my patio done before it gets, well, I don't know. I still have time. I want to have it done. I want to have it done before May, just have it ready for May. Spring just started. I want to hang my lights up there. I want to make it like nice and hang some plants, and I want to make it nice. I'm really going to put some effort into this place. I feel like, I don't know. I won't go into that, but there was reasons why I really, not that I didn't put effort in, because there's definitely stuff on the walls that's for sure me. Everywhere in here. It's just that I only started. I never finished the way I really wanted my apartment.
I didn't either.
And I don't know what it was. I think life, I guess, just, coming in and out. I really wasn't here a lot. And once the pandemic happened and, been working at home and I'm here, I'm just starting to notice. I'm like, okay, like I really I want to put a table here. I want to get my patio done. I want to hang some shelves here. Really want to display all my books. I have so many books and I don't really have a place for them. I don't necessarily need them on display, but I just would like them all. Like right now they're there, but they're not all there. So I don't know.
I know what my problem was. I moved in here right around the time that I quit my job and started my business. So I was being very economical with my funds. And I didn't really start making enough money to not be living, quote unquote, paycheck to paycheck until middle of COVID. Because I had just started my business shortly before COVID started, like 2018.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my issue. So we're doing some spring cleaning, but a little bit of like spring decorating, it sounds like.
Yeah, I
That's
think
where we at.
so. I
I
think
like that.
so. I want to put it, I got a whole little thing going on. I even thought about changing my bedroom again back to the way it originally was,
Mm.
but I don't know. I got to figure that out.
I've been feeling called to do some painting. I want to paint the walls. So we're going to see what that looks like. The walls in the living room, dining room, and probably my bedroom.
Hmm. My home, one of my good friends, he was telling me, he's like, you know what you should do? You should take down these blinds. No, he's going overboard. He's like, take the blinds out. He's like, I know, it's, for the. He was just saying, like, look, I know the apartment. He's like, I know the apartment complex, probably be mad that you threw out their blinds or whatever. But he's like, what you can do is just pay them. Like, she's like, those things are not expensive. I'm like, oh my
Right.
God. I don't know. But I just keep thinking, if I put up curtains, that means that I'm gonna have to clean those curtains. Curtains don't like, it's not like that's another
You should be
upkeep.
cleaning the blinds too, though.
Well, yeah, but not, yeah, but that's dusting. I'm talking about, I'm gonna have to take them down and wash them, or take them to the dry cleaners. And
Yeah,
that's
but you
another
don't have to do
upkeep.
that very often. It's
Oh,
not like a weekly process.
I
It
guess.
doesn't even have to be a monthly process.
I guess as long as it, I don't know. We'll see. He
We'll
just
see what
came in here
happens.
talk about, oh, and for your blinds in the bathroom, he's like, you could change that. You could change the ones in the kitchen. I'm like, oh my God, this is a lot. This ain't my house, you know.
Yeah, but I mean,
I am gonna be here for a minute because
right,
I am not. Listen, I am not leaving. This rent is too good. I'm
right.
not leaving. Even if I got married, I would just keep this as an office space or something. I would keep this
You
space.
just gonna hold on to it just
Yes,
cause.
yes, yes. It's great location.
Oh, that's hilarious.
The price is right. Even if it went up, it can't go up that much. Like, it would be, there's just no way. So no, yes, I would keep this spot as an office or something.
Okay. I respect that.
Shoot. Um, but yeah, the
It
weather's been really good.
has, but which I don't like about this weather and about spring, which is, I love spring, don't get me wrong, but allergy season kicking my butt.
I'm not really an allergy person. There was a
Good for
time.
you.
No, I know. I am blessed because every time I would, like, shout out to my friends, Dime and Rock, but like, Dime and Rock have so many allergies. I remember when we were growing up, like, they would sneeze all the time. And I would
Mm,
always be thinking, like, damn, man, like, that's gotta be uncomfortable. Like, just having like an itchy throat and like feeling like you have to sneeze. And then when you sneeze, you gotta sneeze like 3 or 4 times, not just like a one. I'm like, that's too much. It was a lot. Gotta take Claritin and all this stuff. I think I
mm,
did at one point. There was one little point that did happen where I had a little drippage a little bit. I remember that happened, but I remember I was just thinking, like, what can I do? How can I get rid of this? I can't deal. And that's people's lives. They do that all the time.
right.
I'm
That
complaining
is
about one time.
that is some of our lives. Yes.
Mm-mm,
Hmm.
not for
Hmm.
Marlena. I mean, I know it's not a choice, but it's not. It's a no for me.
It
It's a no for me,
is and
dog.
it is and it isn't. I think there are ways. Sometimes I think our bodies are just sensitive to the nastiness in our environments. I can definitely say my body's very sensitive to all the toxicity in our environment. But what I noticed was my allergies got a lot better when I stopped intaking dairy and like practically went away. I didn't have issues with allergies for a long time. So I'm also wondering if part of the reason why this season is bothering me so much is because of whatever digestive issues I'm having. It's creating some inflammation in my body. I don't know. But also we've been inside for like 2 years, 3 years. How long has it been?
Two.
So my body is probably just not used to outside too. That's probably
No,
it.
that is true, man. My doctor gave me some vitamin D pills. She's like, you ain't got no vitamin D. She's like, are you? And I'm like, I go for walks. She was like, you must not be going many places.
No, we've been
I'm like,
inside for 2
no,
years.
I'm just didn't. Yeah, like I just wasn't my jam. Wasn't
Yeah.
my jam. But I did. I I would take a. I take the. I don't know. I take the scenic route, so it's not like it's not a short walk, but still, I guess I need to get some more sun and I guess put that in my diet normally now. It's gonna be a normal thing, so I think it's
Need more
fine.
time. Okay. Whatever works for you.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's fine. We'll see. We'll see.
All of these like adult things. Spring was so different when I was younger. It was not something that was so involved.
No, it's about chocolate and Easter eggs. That's what
Right.
spring was about. And my basket and my nice little dress, and I was gonna go to church.
That was it. That was it. Now it's tax season and cleaning your house and oh gosh. Life, adulthood. That's my baggage forever. Adulthood. All right. What else you got to say about spring?
I don't know.
I feel like we should be more excited about spring. Things are growing.
Things are looking up, I guess. People are outside. Let's just hope that this shit stays down and we can, really, really feel like we're getting on with our lives. That's what I'm.
Absolutely.
So if spring has sprung, let's let it spring it's in its step. And let's just,
Yeah.
Keep it 100, y'all.
Y'all go out and enjoy this beautiful weather. Hopefully it is beautiful where you are. I know we in LA, but go enjoy some of this springtime. I feel like we've been having a rough couple of years. We deserve a little sunshine, some birds chirping, some flowers blooming, and all the things for a little bit. Y'all go enjoy that. Get these taxes done though.
Yeah. And
hopefully you get some money back.
And
hopefully you don't owe the IRS too much.
Yeah. And save that money or put it into some type of stock or something. That's all I'm saying. And let's get this money. This first quarter is basically done. So we in our second quarter. So let's get it.
Let's go. All right, folks, this next segment is called Roses. Marlena, who do you want to give your rose to today?
Well, I'm going to give my rose to my cousins. They lost their mom, and Shanae and Sherzar, and they both, I know, have gotten, they've both had their own personal things, personal struggles that they're going through. And I just commend them for not giving up and, still staying strong. And, their mom was really, really close to them. And so, I know that that's got to like hit home, but I feel like they're handling it really well. And I think, I hope they get I don't know if you ever get closure from that. You know what I mean?
Right.
But at least they know how much she meant to them and vice versa. And I feel like they can really like lean into the fact of knowing that they like took care of their mother. They made sure their mother was good, know, and they had a great relationship with her. And, they can just lean on the memories and, be able to feel like still proud, and not just, it's going to be a sad moment no matter what, but like just to have that pride in knowing like that their relationship was good and that, now they've gained an angel and somebody that's going to keep watching over them till they out of here too, man, because that's where we all going to be. One day we all going I truly do believe we all gonna meet again. I don't know in what form. Obviously, I say this all the time. I'm like, there's no Yelp page,
Right.
for the afterlife. Like no one's came back and gave reviews or no shit. So, we just have to lean into faith and just, honestly, I just feel like humans, their spirit, like our spirit, I feel like just lives on, not only just
Yeah.
on earth, but I think in the afterlife too. Like I don't think you ever like lose your soul, and I think like it's
Mm.
just it moves on to something. It's another journey.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Absolutely. Shout
shout
out to
out
them.
shout out to them, and may God continue to like keep them and hold them and lift them up in a time that I know can be devastating.
Mm-hmm.
And I love them. And yeah, shout out to my
Yeah.
fams, my
Yeah.
girls.
Yeah. Sending healing their way because that's tough. I can't even imagine losing one of my parents. Like, whew, I'm not ready for that part of life.
Right.
I don't like, my heart goes out to folks who have or who may soon, all of that. I think grief is the hardest thing that we do as people in general, but especially a parent that we were close to. So shout out to them. I hope they are moving through this with as much ease as possible and that they find time and space to be able to grieve and find some peace.
So, Katrina, who are you going to give your rose to?
My rose is going to my friend Ashley. Her birthday was at the end of March. Another one of my March birthday folks, because there's a lot of y'all in my life. So
Yeah.
I just want to shout her out more than anything because in the midst of this pandemic, and before that too, but in the midst of this pandemic, I think our friendship has really grown and expanded and shifted in a beautiful way. She has been so present in my life and so supportive and so nourishing and loving. And in the moments when I was having a really hard time living by myself and people not showing up and things of that nature, she is also in the same space because she lives out the country and has for several years and was dealing with pandemic by herself, like way further away from her family than I am because her family is still in the States. She was just showing up for me and really like we don't talk on the phone much because of the time difference or on video. It's just text messages, but she has been there. She has been present. She has been consistent. Like she's just shown up. And so I appreciate her. We got to finally see each other again in September and went on a little road trip together, and that was fun. But yeah, I just want to shout her out for her birthday and just like thank her, send some gratitude her way, and may this new year of life be everything that she imagines and fill her with so much joy and love and nurturing and support and all the ways that she has for me in the last few years, especially. So shout out to Ashley.
Yeah, shout out to Ashley, man. I like Ashley. We went on
She's good
vacation that
people.
one time. She was real cool.
Yeah.
No issues.
No,
Nope.
she's good people.
She's good. She's a good travel partner. She's a good vibe.
Yes.
Like she can, roll with the flow. There's no like drama. It's just like, okay, this is what we doing. All right, let's do it. Like, she's
Yes.
excited about life and
Mm-hmm.
it is magnetic. It comes out in her just the way she is and she's very she brings like although she likes to have a good time and seems that way, she still brings a sense of like calmness
Yes. She's very
because
grounded.
she's grounded and it's consistent. You
Yeah.
don't get something different. So like,
Yeah.
we all have our off days obviously, but
Right.
like,
Right.
she just like every time like, okay, she's a vibe, she's cool.
Yeah. She's
So
definitely good people.
shout out to her, man.
Yeah.
Keep killing it, Ashley.
Yes. Live that life, girl. Well, y'all, that was another episode of Excess Baggage.
Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Excess Baggage Pod. That's Excess Baggage POD. Be sure to like, subscribe, and review on the podcast app and Spotify.
And remember to pack light and keep it tight.
Faux show.